back, everyone. It's Stephanie from GLITTAFUL. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're looking to learn fun and easy glitter tumbler designs and DIY crafts, start today by subscribing to my channel below. Become that glitteraholic and click that notification bell to always know when I upload. All right, so let's get to our supplies for our Christmas ornaments. All right, so as you guys can see, I have already made, and I actually just listed out all of my glitter options for each ornament that I've done. So I've used Caesar Palace for this gold one. It's absolutely gorgeous. I wanted to see how Harlem was gonna look in an ornament, and my gosh, I am just so excited how gorgeous this looks. And then I have an ultra fine red here, and it's Merlot. It's our newest ultra fine, Midnight, and Goblin. So these are ones that I've already done. So to make this video just a little bit quicker, because making these, it's not so much that it's hard, or it's just the waiting portion of it. So I wanted to make sure that I showed you guys each moment and what I do. So I have these made. So to get started, I have one ornament that is clear still. These are bigger. So this one is the smaller one. This one is the one that comes in like the big box. And you can purchase these at Michael's or your local craft store. But I've purchased all of mine at Michael's. You're gonna need polycrylic, a syringe to pick up that polycrylic, and I brought out my measuring cup here because we had a group member do a Make It Monday in our Glitterful Glitter group fanatic, Glitterful Glitter fanatic group, excuse me. And one of the questions that she just kept getting a lot of was, how much glitter are we using? So I wanted to kind of test that theory out. And when I was making my bigger bulbs, I actually only used 5 mLs of glitter per each. So I'm assuming, since this is a lot smaller in size, that this one's probably going to be like two, yeah, probably about 2. So I will fill this up to 5 mLs and see how much we use. As you can see, I am going to add a design to one of these ornaments on this video so you guys can see, and we'll chat a little bit about that. So let me go ahead and get this going. All right, guys, so you're also going to need Dixie cups. I keep forgetting to say this, but you'll need the Dixie cup so that you have a place to have your polycrylic fall into, and it's just you'll need to do that for every bulb. So these bulbs are pretty simple. All you got to do is pull the top and it pinches right back out, and the way you slide it back in is by just pushing in that needle and trying not to bend your top, because I've done that and it could be a pain, and bam, it's back in there. So pretty simple. You want to pop that off. All right, so you can use a little funnel. I don't. I always try to, give you guys tips of where you're not using so much supplies, so it's not so costly. So if you guys have a piece of paper, you can always just use something like that and just fold it into kind of like a funnel, and you can use it to dip that in. I'm not going to be using that today, since I'm going to be using my measuring cup here, since I want to tell you guys how much we're using for each bulb. All right, so the polyacrylic, I always say polyacrylic, it's polycrylic. Hopefully this, no, all right, perfect. So you want to get enough polycrylic into your ornament, and you want to sploosh it around, and you want to help it move around the internal ornament. So here's a kicker to this, is I always add a little bit extra to my ornament, only so that it makes this process faster. And what I'll do is, like, when I have a lot of ornaments to do, for example, if you're doing, like, if you buy that whole big box and you want to get them all done, I will sploosh a nice amount of liquid, and I will help this part so that it's fully covered. But since you're adding a little bit more than you probably should, I always do all of them at the same time, and then I will leave them upside down so that all the liquid can come off, okay? All right, so let's see. And as you can see, my liquid's already starting to spew, and that's okay. That's what you want, but I just want to make sure that I don't have any holes or anything like that. All right, so perfect. So what I'll do is I'll let it sit there for about 5 minutes so that all the polycrylic, all the extra is gone. Because if you don't do that and you leave it in there, all that, you see all that extra liquid, it's no longer on the ornament. What it's going to do is kind of, it's going to work like a water. And so, like water. So when you put your glitter inside, it's going to sploosh the glitter side to side and around, and it's actually not going to stay on the ornament, wall. So you want to make sure that you're doing that, okay? So I'm going to move this to the side. And we're going to wait 5 minutes. All right, guys. So once you've let this drip out, you should have a very nice coat in your ornament. And you'll kind of see it looks grayish almost. You just want to make sure you don't have any like excess where it's kind of running. I'm going to be using, again, Caesar's Palace for this ornament. And I said I was going to measure how much. So for the big bulbs, I used 10, I filled it up to 10 mLs, but I only ended up using 5. So for this one, I'm going to fill up to 5, and I'm pretty sure I'm probably only going to use 10. And since I'm using the measuring cup, I don't need a funnel or anything. All right, and I used up to 2.5. You want to get something, either a rag or a piece of paper towel. I'm going to just put on my gloves and use that instead, since I don't have anything nearby. And you just want to cover the tip, and you want to shake it so that your ornament is fully covered with glitter. Oh, I think I'm going to need some more glitter there. Yep, I needed more, see? So let's see, let's add just a little bit more. And you could just shake it up really well so that your ornament is fully covered. And you don't want to hear any noises in there, because if you hear noises, then that means your glitter is not adhering or has not adhered. There you go. I don't hear anything else. Let's take a look. We have this fully covered. All right. So what you're going to do is you're just going to leave it in there upside down. You're going to let it sit there for, like I said, I leave mine's turned upside down for overnight. So 8 to 12 hours. And then I'll be back and I will decal it. And I ended up using, let's see here. Honestly, it's still at the 2.5 line, so maybe it was just a little bit off. So I did use half of the 5 mLs, maybe just a little bit more, so maybe about 2. So I was right on the accurate, at the measurement. So about 2 mLs is what we're using in glitter. So not so much glitter that we're using on there. So just for those that wanted to know, and I know that was a big topic of conversation. And yeah, so I'll be back once this is dry to show you, you know, how I decal. All right, guys, so there you have it. So you add your decal. If you're not happy with the size, you want it bigger, you can definitely adjust, but I am so okay with this So that is it, guys. That is how easy it is to make your ornaments. Have fun with them. I usually get my kids involved. They put it on decals, and it, you know, we just have a family, you know, Christmas ornament night. So it's that easy. Again, all you're doing is buying this from, you can buy this at Walmart. I bought this one at Walmart at the paint section. It's called polycrylic. You can get it at your local hardware store. Like I said, I've done a couple of them, and I can't wait to get these decals. And take a look at this one, just in love. So so yeah, so that is all it is, guys. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe to my channel. Join us on Facebook on our Glitterful Glitter Fanatics group, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Y'all have a glitterful day. Bye.